Welcome back, guys, and today I'm going to show you guys how you guys can create your guys' own tech pack for your manufacturer to get your own clothes produced. So basically, a tech pack is your blueprint for turning your design ideas into reality. It's like basically like a document that you send to your manufacturer, which basically tells them exactly step by step how you want your your article of clothing produced, like from the measurements to the graphics to everything, stitching and everything. And I'm basically going to show you guys in this short little video how to basically make your own. I'm going to run you guys through basically what I would do as well. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so basically I'm just going to run you guys through how I made this tech pack for my clothing brand, and it's not fully done yet, as you can see, but I'm just going to finish it up with you guys here. So basically I'm just going to show you guys the basic first page that I believe should be on all tech packs. So basically this is just the initial design page, as I have in the corner of the tech pack. It has my brand name in the corner, the style, description, season. I put that, it looks cool, and then the date, so you can keep it organized and know exactly when you started it. So basically this is my initial concept. I just basically have it on the actual t-shirt mock-up things instead of having like a real image. I might include that later on just to give them an idea of what I'm looking for like the color. And then I just have it labeled front and then back, so it's easy to tell for the manufacturer, since the language barrier might make it difficult. It depends on what where your manufacturers are from and whatnot, if they know English and stuff. So alright, so just a quick little reminder, guys. So basically this tech pack will be available. I'll have a link to it down in the description below, so you guys can download it and then use it for your own clothing brands. It's super helpful. There's a couple extra pages, so you can kind of just use it as your will and use it as your own template, save it for your own brand, whatever you want. So yeah, it'll be down in the description below, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys use with it, and if you guys use it, send me some pictures too. Appreciate y'all. And for the second page, I use this mainly for the graphics page. As you can see in the corner, it's basically just showing you the colorways of the graphics and whatnot. I only have one colorway, so I edited it to just say color A pretty much, and it just tells you the technique. Basically, I chose a water-based screen print. I've heard those are the best in my experience. These work the best. And then it just has the screen print colors, and then yeah, right there. And then there's a little bit of a more close-up for the graphics, so you can just really tell which colors are which. Now I would recommend adding like a Pantone color, so I will end up doing that later, but for the sake of the video right now, we're just going to brush past that. This is for my actual brand, so we might see this drop in the future, but I figured, hey, I might make a video on it and just show you guys the actual process. And all right, for the third page, we're basically just going to start off with the materials. So basically what I have to start off with right now is this. These are the basic things that I want the manufacturer to know. 100% cotton, 330, 400 GSM with like a vintage pigment dye. I kind of just want to see what their options are, but from other brands that I've seen that their vintage pigment dyes actually are really good looking and might get that effect that I'm trying to get. So basically we're just going to add on to this page. So for first off, we're just going to head over to Photoshop here, and then I'm actually going to open up my Finder and then find out where I placed. Yeah, it should be on here. So I'm going to just place a picture of the shirt so that the manufacturer can actually see what I'm talking about as far as color wise. So I'll bring that like that, save it to the desktop. Just like that. Head over to our Illustrator and then drag and drop. It honestly doesn't have to be too complicated, especially if you're a small brand not working with, like a regular, factory. They'll most of the time understand what you're looking for. Just be as precise and, as detailed as you can. Now, disclaimer here, my advice is from someone that didn't go to fashion school or whatnot, didn't really, you know, have an education with fashion and whatnot. So this may not include everything, but from what I've seen out there on how to make your own tech pack, this is probably the best, most organized, clean layout I've seen so far, as far as, you know, other brands and other people putting out their own tech packs. So I will release it in the description if you guys want to, you know, download it or use it for your own brand. It'll be a huge help. And as well, if you also like the video so far, thank you for watching this far if you have gotten this far. And I basically just want to shout out my Instagram. You know, I want y'all to tap in with that, because yeah, it'll just be cool and stuff. So anyways, back to the video. So basically the reason why I chose this picture, because it's like one of the most realistic images I have of a t-shirt mock-up. As you can see, it looks super realistic, and I believe this is from Doran Studios. I don't know, I have a bunch of mock-ups. And then this concrete wasn't actually on a concrete floor, it was just like the highest quality of a concrete floor I can find on Google. So seriously, you can really make stuff look crazy using Photoshop and stuff. It's crazy. Like, you could start a clothing brand with such little money, it's nuts right now. So basically what I want is, I want it to be single stitched. So I'm going to put in the details over here. So I'm just gonna alt and then drop this whole thing here and just change it up. And then probably finished up with like what, thick fabric, heavyweight for the perfect construction and luxury feel. Yeah, something like that. I don't know, details just to make them, give them a image in their mind to, you know, work with, make your stuff better. And yeah, what else can I add here? I'm thinking, yeah, not really much. Probably got to put some stuff in here for the size tag. Probably gonna have to delete this as well. Not really using it. And then yeah, create the size tag, which I need to do. Yeah. So far so good. Gonna edit the artboard here. Just go ahead and just delete this. That's the thing about this tech pack, is that you don't have to use all the pages. Like, originally it comes with like 10 pages. It's just, you just don't have to use it if you don't want to. You could just delete them. It makes it way easier, especially if you don't have as complex tech packs to send, such as this. It's just a basic t-shirt. After that, we're gonna go on to the measurements. As you can see, it has the measurement and then whatnot. So basically these lines are from the tech pack. It's these tech pack. You can just obviously easily recreate this using regular Illustrator, but these are basically lines that just show you the measurements and gives the perspective to the manufacturer, so they're not guessing, and you get that perfect fit on your, you know, your clothes and whatnot. So with that being said, I do actually have numbers, but I'm not actually going to share them because that's for my brand, and I do believe, you know, sorry to gatekeep, but hey, measurements are measurements. It'll be out in the future if you go and, you know, buy the t-shirt. So we're just gonna skip past that. All right, so basically I just finished up all the measurements. I'm basically just gonna show you guys the actual, just mapping it out page. I believe this will actually help you guys with showing your brands, your measurements, instead of just putting the actual individual, the measurement right here. You can just have it labeled to the actual graph on the next page and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're gonna move into the tags. So this is like one of my favorite parts because I like to have cool little tags, really like nicely designed tags and whatnot. So I'm gonna actually run you guys through how I'm gonna design my tags. So alright, so for the first tag, the basically like the front label tag that shows you the size, I decided to use this kind of like this tree graphic. I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of resonates with like the nostalgia feel I was trying to go for this drop. So right now I'm just cropping it, making it look a little bit better on the tag. I eventually decided, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need the size tag somewhere, so, or like the actual individual lettering that shows you the size. So I decided to just move the tree over a tad bit after making it bigger repeatedly. And then I eventually got to a point where I was pretty satisfied at. So that was pretty much my whole tag process, as you can just see here. Very simple. This will easily elevate your clothing brand and make your piece just look so much better and just stand out so much more. And when your customers notice it, they'll easily think, they'll be like, yeah, they're quality of mine. So now what I'm just going to do here, I'm just going to drag and drop right into my Illustrator. I'm just going to size it up, put the placement on the actual, the page itself, put a little border around it, and then I just labeled it, fix up the chart, and then put it on the actual diagram that's on there. So super helpful, really easy process, nothing too crazy. And yeah, we'll probably go into more depth at the during the manufacture process. So, and yep, that's pretty much all you guys need to know. It's a super simple process. Basically, once you get it done, you get it right. And that's pretty much it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope it wasn't long, and hope you guys enjoyed. So have a good day and stay tuned for the next. And thank you. Peace out.